St. Patrick's Day is a day commemorating St. Patrick on, you guessed it, the anniversary of the death of St. Patrick. America liked the fun bits more, and now we celebrate by drinking green beer. Now let's get wasted. You're still here? You actually want an explanation? Okay, fine. But after this, you owe me a beer. St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland. Like, all of it. Which is interesting because he was British. He was captured and brought to Ireland as a teenager in the late 4th century, but escaped. And like a saint, he thought, you know who could use a good salvation from eternal damnation? Those pagans who enslaved me when I was a child. And so he returned to spread the good word and convert the island. The two biggest legends around St. Pat are that he chased all the snakes on Ireland into the sea, which must have taken forever, and that he used the 3 leaves of the shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity to converts. Yes, the clover is a religious symbol, not an indicator for where to get alcohol, you heathens. Paddywhack is factually known to have set up many churches, establishing a firm base for Christianity in Ireland. In 1631, the church officially proclaimed the Feast of St. Patrick, and the Irish have celebrated him ever since. That was pretty much everything, until America! Many Irish residents fled to America during the Great Potato Famine. Americans put down and oppressed the newcomers, as we do, until the Irish realized, hey, this is a democracy, and we make up a majority of the population here. And so they used their newfound power to put on huge parties, parades, and get shwasted. While this might sound like an offensive stereotype, the reason the Feast of St. Patrick's became such a party day is because it occurs partway through Lent. The church decided that this was an occasion for Catholics to take a break from their Lenting to celebrate the life of St. Patrick, and celebrate they did. The rest of America saw this and said, wait, I want in, and thus St. Patrick's Day. Even though the traditional color of St. Patrick's Day is blue, green took over as a result of the 1798 Irish Rebellion, where they decided green was the best color to oppose the red of the British uniforms. And to their credit, it stuck. Green as a casual color to wear, along with the other festivities of St. Patrick's, found their way back to Ireland mostly to meet the requests of disappointed American tourists who showed up expecting a land of perpetual green drunkenness. So that's the long version of why one day every year Americans get to appropriate the culture that they made up in their heads about the Irish. Does that make it offensive? I don't know, go ask an Irish person. Also, leprechauns are creatures in the Irish folklore who squeeze their way into the holiday because they're pagan and fun.